You're fine. I used to walk through mountains to school.
Yeah, I had to mine through the center of the planet to get to school every day. You're like, what?
Like, Mom, it's not that bad. It's not that dramatic. I know we get bad winters here, but we'll survive.
Man, you know what though? I was walking. All right.
Yo, welcome to Barber Talk. I'm your host, Cal. Sitting in my chair today is my good friend, Levi. Levi is one of a kind. He's one of our favorite customers. Honestly, every time he calls and we know he's coming in, we know the vibe's about to change because it's going to be not like just amazing every single time.
I'm flattered.
Oh, don't be.
I won't be. I know you're just saying it for the camera.
Totally. Oh, man. What's going on, bro?
Not much, man.
How's your summer been, man?
My summer has been long.
It's been great. Eh?
Yeah, it actually, for the first time, it's felt like I've kicked some ass.
I know. Really quick, high and tight skin fade, line, a little bit off the top, nice blend.
You betcha.
I got you, buddy.
Sounds good.
Oh, so what'd you get up to this summer?
Just lake life, you know me. Back at the lake every year.
Every single year.
Laking. And now it's that time of year. It's back to school time.
So how do you feel with your kids going back to school this year?
It's it's the girls are in grade 1 and 2 now.
Oi!
Yeah. Remember when my kids were just little babies and I bring them in here?
Little. Oh man, just adorable cuties, man.
Yeah, dude.
And it's just. Did they have a good summer at least?
Oh yeah, they come on.
How do they feel about going back to school?
I think they're excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not. I remember like times when I was a kid when I was like super fucking nervous.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where you're like, what's about to happen? You know, and I think these girls have. I think they're doing a really good job of making it super welcome and it's more they're inviting you to school and making you feel welcome, whereas when we were kids, man, it was like, get your ass to school or I'll beat your ass.
Oh, buddy, man.
You know what I mean? You're late for school. Like,
yeah, you're getting it.
You know, first day of school, I don't remember my parents coming to my first day of school and walking me in and stuff like that.
You could be dying in bed and your mom's like, yo, you're fine. I used to walk through mountains to school.
Yeah, I had to mine through the center of the planet to get to school every day. You're like, what?
Like, Mom, it's not that bad. It's not that dramatic. I know we get bad winters here, but we'll survive.
Man, you know what though? I was walking to school like from kindergarten.
Oh yeah.
Now it's like, I drop my kids off at school. It's like, what the? Like, we live 2 blocks away from the school.
Bro. Honestly, I feel kids nowadays are so spoiled, man.
Oh, of course.
Of course. And it's mostly it has to do with us.
Man. It's our fault. It's totally our fault. It's like, the patience level of our parenting versus the patience level of our parents' parenting are like
two different levels.
Yeah, positive and negative. Like, not in the form of negativity, but like just like completely different ways.
Oh yeah.
So we didn't turn out too bad. Now we got to worry about, we don't want them to feel this hardships and this and that. But it's like, you do.
Yeah, they should. I believe they should, bro.
Yeah.
I believe they should. I believe kids need to experience, what's it called?
Hardship.
Yeah, they do. Otherwise, man, like, it's already hard enough that these kids are like, basically growing up to be pussies, bro.
You know what though, dude? I figured out what is going on. Yeah. With kids and whatnot. The problem isn't the kids are disrespectful or anything. It's the kids don't have consequences.
Yeah. They feel
if you don't have consequences for doing something, you continue to do it and say, oh, sorry. Oh, I robbed your bank. Sorry. Yeah, no consequence. Oh, sorry. And then they look at you like you're out to lunch, right?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, right? They have this sense of entitlement, bro, which is absolute bullshit.
Well, it's just they got to know what consequences are. Man, I remember the first time I sassed off to a parent, I got clapped.
Oh yeah, bro.
Oh
yeah. We got in a fight. We got in a fight in the hood one time, right?
Yeah.
And the kid's dad showed up. Told me, a little shithead. I start swearing at the dad.
Yeah.
Bro, my cousin smacked me so quick and so fast.
Yeah.
He's like, we got beef with the dad. With the son, I mean.
Yeah.
We have beef with the son, not his dad. Why are you swearing at his dad?
Yeah.
I looked at, and honestly, since that day, man,
you're just
no matter who I got beef with, if the parent gets involved, bro, I just drop it. You know what I mean? I'm like, whatever. It's not worth, cussing out the parent, bro.
For me with my daughters, I've instilled this important lesson to them. I'm like, listen, I don't care if you get in trouble, but you better be polite.
Yeah.
You better be politely in trouble.
Excuse me while I whoop your ass.
Yeah. Because if you're not politely in trouble, you are in big trouble.
Yep. 100%.
Like, yeah. Please and thank yous and all that business, and don't ask for anything. And here, I'm gonna sit up a bit.
Go for it.
I feel like I'm slouching. There we go. Is that better?
That's better. Bro, I tell my wife all the time, I'm like, if my son, bro, steps out of line, he's getting his ass kicked.
How old's he now?
He'll be 3 months on the 5th. Yeah, bro, big little boy.
Dude, remember the days? Oh, man. I remember bringing Lenny and Piper in here, man. And, like, I remember bringing Piper the first time because she was going to the daycare right over here.
Yeah.
And, like, man, it's like how time flies.
It flies, bro. I'm still, like, in awe with how quick my son's growing up, bro.
Dude, my kids are, like, 6 and 8 now.
Yeah.
Like,
bro, I remember, like, I just brought him from the hospital yesterday, man.
Right?
You know? It's wild.
I don't remember much of the first 3 months of either of my kids because I was so sleep deprived. Really? Oh man, I was like, and then all of a sudden it's like around 4 months, you're like, whoa, I got kids.
Who's that fat ass?
I got kids.
That's crazy, bro, right?
Yeah.
Yo, you know what though? Me, man, it's opposite in my house, man. My wife knows I gotta work.
Yeah.
She knows that, I gotta get up early, so she has him in a separate room where she sleeps with him.
Yeah.
And I get my full 8 hours at night.
My wife is terrible at like if she doesn't get her sleep, she turns into like
the Hulk.
Yeah. Muck and Sing or Kamala Mala from like
Levi,
I gotta get out of here,
buddy.
Yeah, it's like run away.
I'm like, I'm like, yo, listen, man. He is my kid. I'm acknowledging he's my kid, but I got work. I got responsibilities.
Yeah, dude. Well, you watch. When they start going to school and that, it's like,
buddy.
You know.
I'll be right there, bud.
It's going to be cool for you.
Oh, yeah. But
those, like, you know, from 1 to 5, man, I got to be such a good part of my kid's life and, like, watch every day of them growing up and spending so much time with them. And then, you know, slowly you fall out of the ranks of like them wanting you around all the time. They want to go play with their friends and stuff, but I'm still cool to them. So they still want to hang out and they still want to cuddle and they're like, you know, so they're disciplined. They know what consequences are. They just lost their iPads for 2 days. They were
for 2 days only?
For 2 days. Well,
what was the reason that led to that?
They didn't go to bed on time.
Oi.
Yeah. You don't go to bed on time, lights have to be out by 8:30. You don't go to bed on time, you lose it tomorrow. You do it 2 nights in a row, you lose it for a week.
Come on.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, dude. You're like if you're gonna use enrichment like products like an iPad or screen time, you know, you gotta, you know, like they love it. You're only doing them a favor by teaching them technology and how to navigate through it. Yeah. And as long as you choose the proper technology and the proper apps and whatnot for them to grow with, you know, you don't have to worry about the preds and that, and it's, you know.
But bro, don't you feel like too much screen time can cause damage though?
I don't know. I don't think so.
You know?
They like going outside to play at the park just as much as they like to watch their iPad.
But that's what I'm trying to say. Like too much screen time is what I'm saying.
Yeah, if you just like if you're screen parenting, then
that's what
you're doing it to yourself.
Yeah.
You know,
that's what I'm against. The parent, and I say this, and I attend some rallies here and there, and I speak to the parents, and I tell them, I'm like, listen, if you're the type of parent that, you know, to distract your child are just giving them an iPad and continuing about your day and not really monitoring your kid, you're doing way more damage.
Yeah, you gotta use it as a tool to help you achieve what you want to achieve.
Yeah, and
the second that you're done that, you have to wrangle it again and not let it get out of control.
Exactly, 100%.
So that's you know, parenting skills are, you know, think about what you would do as a kid, right? Yeah. Give me an inch, I'm gonna take a fucking mile.
Yeah,
like, you know,
100%, bro.
So
right,
you gotta keep
I had a broken ass TV as a kid, bro.
Yeah.
The volume was on max.
Man, I had a black and white TV with my first, like, my Nintendo.
Yeah.
I used to play black and white Mario and black and white Tecmo Super Bowl. So
I believe it, bro. And you know what, man? Like, it's funny because where the times have come. Hello. How are you? Good.
Well, yeah, we're like, I come from the video game generation, right?
We both do, bro.
Dude, I'm 44 though.
You're only 13 years ahead of me.
Yeah, only 13.
Only 13.
Yeah, my daughter's not even 13 yet.
No, but you know what, man? I used to get up at like 7 a.m., man.
Oh yeah.
And I'd play that thing. You know?
Man, I used to have a paper route. I'd get up at 5:30 in the morning, do my papers. I'd do 2 routes. I'd come home. I'd eat my breakfast like right before I went and did my papers, and then I'd come home and crush some video games.
There you go.
You know, like, man, I'm better with technology than most people because, you know, I wanted to get into computers and that, and, you know, if you've got that kind of stuff for your kids to work on and use, I find that, you know, it's a valuable tool that will put your kids ahead of other people's kids when it comes to navigating technology and the ability to well, we're in a technological world right now.
No,
like,
it is. It's the age of technology for sure.
Yeah.
You know? But I feel like your kid should still own a bike.
For sure.
Play.
For sure.
Find other kids that have bikes, let them form their little bike gang.
But I've noticed, like, even now that, like, people don't let their kids out.
They don't.
It's like the internet and, like, you know,
it's a sick world, bro, that creates fear.
Oh yeah, for sure.
In all the wrong places, man.
And you know, like, people think, like, especially in my neighborhood, it's like, man, we got like the most vanilla neighborhood. Like, it feels like a small town.
Yep.
And like, you never see kids like under the age of like 12 riding their bikes around the neighborhood.
No,
without a parent anyway. Which is weird, because like, I remember when I got my first bike, I was like 6 years old. Man, I rode that bike everywhere. Like,
that was your little BMW back then.
That was what's that?
Your little BMW.
Oh yeah, it's still running.
You know what I mean?
Still, yeah,
bro. Yeah. But like, honestly, man, like, you know, like, it's sad. And when I see kids in my neighborhood, like, I live up in Harvest, bro.
But look at how scary it's been made out to be, right? Like, there's a like creeper around every corner, blah blah blah. Like,
well, if you teach your kid to recognize the signs of someone, you know, they can be, and they just gotta understand, like, yo, don't go too far away.
You know what's crazy? Okay, to put this in context, there's not many more people in Calgary now as there was. Well, there's probably it's probably doubled in size.
Yeah.
But in my whole life, I never had one issue with like stranger danger.
Never.
So like, I'm 44, and that never happened to me as a kid. It never happened to any of my brothers or my sisters or anybody else in my neighborhood. But they harvest that fear on that one person in this neighborhood from this and that, and all of a sudden the whole world's scared, and it's like nobody's letting their kids out to play with other kids. We lose our social ability. We lose our community spirit and community, you know, community combinedness.
Yeah.
And like, you know, when I was a kid, I knew every single person on my block.
100%.
You know, like, as a kid, I knew everybody.
Yep.
And now it's like, I'm an adult and I know like maybe 5 or 6.
Yep.
And there's easily 40 people on my block. Yeah, society and its ability to use fear as a tactic to stop us from congregation or from being communal.
Straight up, bro. Yeah. Honestly, I love kids that are social. I love kids that, you know, go around saying hi to every single person on the block. You know what I mean? I have neighbors, man. They're Syrian kids. They live about like a 5-minute walk from my place. 5-10 minute walk from my place. They were riding their bikes, and they seen, you know, when we first moved into the house, of course, wifey wants to decorate and all the fun stuff. Oh yeah. She put up balloons for Eid.
Oh yeah.
And these kids are riding their bikes, seen that, went home, got a basketball, knocked on our door, gifted us the basketball for Eid and introduced themselves.
Oh, nice.
You know what I mean? If it wasn't for these kids, man, I would have not met one of my neighbors.
Yeah.
Now I know quite a few of them.
Yeah, yeah.
And these kids, man, come to my house every single Sunday now. Cut my grass. I pay them $20 each.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Although one of them literally just sits there, does nothing. I'm like,
supervisor.
Straight hustler,
supervisor.
bro.
Yeah, he'll work for the city
like
one day.
I look at him. I'm like, what am I paying you for, bro?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I took out the garbage. I'm like, okay, sure.
Sure.
Yeah, you took out 2 bags for me. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
You know, but it's.
But did you give a medal for showing up?
I always pay them, man. I always pay them.
You gotta delegate them jobs. Be like, yo, you're responsible for this and this. You're responsible for this and this.
And I try it, bro. But I'm telling you, that one kid, bro, he'll zoom through his task and he'll just sit down, man. Sorry, just want to show you how much I want to take off the top.
Don't be shy. You can take more than that.
More?
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Right there?
Yeah.
So
still summertime, right?
It is. Are you still going up to the lake?
Until Thanksgiving.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, dude. The boat's going to get pulled out here soon, though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you going fishing out there as well, or?
Not really. The fishing's been pretty bad this year just because of, the heat. The heat's been really, really bad on the fishing population, and you can't fish during certain hours because it really puts a dent in the fish mortality rate when you're releasing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so yeah, waters have been warm.
You catch and release?
Yeah, both. I do both. Yeah.
Well, Alex is a fisher, bro.
I like eating. I like eating like trout. And
he brought us 4 trout about 3 weeks ago.
Nice.
And we made a barbecue out back.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I like eating trout for sure.
Mine is salmon.
Salmon's great too. I haven't been out salmon fishing in so long.
I think tapias, are they called?
Tilapia.
Yeah.
The
ones you get from Superstore?
Yeah.
Love those fried, man.
Yeah, those are good.
So good, man.
Food. Oh, yeah. See, I got to stop myself from coming in here during lunchtime because I'm always starving when I'm sitting here.
Or are you going to go eat after this?
I don't know. I was thinking, I should go for sushi, but I went for sushi on Monday night.
Yeah. Where'd you
go? Just Kinjo, just because there's lots of easy stuff for the kids to eat.
Have you been to sushi?
Yeah, I went to that one you told me
cafe,
to.
Right?
Yeah.
How did you guys like that?
It was awesome. I would go there by myself, though.
Really?
Just because my kids don't eat like I do, right?
Yeah.
Once you've been to Japan and you've seen proper Japanese sushi, when you come here, it's like I call this white boy sushi over here. You know what I mean?
Oh, bro.
I actually,
when did you go to Japan?
Oh, way long ago when I was young. I would have been 18.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm dying to go, man.
Yeah, it's good.
1 year.
I want to go. Well, I was planning on going this year with the family to go see the F1 race.
Really?
Yeah, but it just didn't work out. We're my face. There we go. Yeah. Oh yeah. Just dust me off.
Dust you.
Dust me off.
Do you know that Japan has a Disney World?
Yeah.
Bro, it's like...
Isn't it Disney Universe?
Yo, it's like unreal.
Yeah, I heard.
It's unreal.
I heard it's unreal expensive too.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, like $600 or something.
That's retarded.
Yeah.
Disney makes it just milks it, bro. Every single time.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. My kids are both in the getting close to Disneyland age where you can go and actually do stuff. I want to wait until they're both 10 and 12 or whatever, so that we can go on all the rides.
I find Disneyland, bro, it's just, if you're not paying for the express pass, it's not...
Oh, yeah. I would agree with that.
That's the crazy part, man.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah. What do you got going on the TV here? You guys are all playing old school
rock, buddy. Old school.
Just getting right rockabilly with it.
Well, bro, honestly, so we can play movies, right?
Yeah.
But for example, this morning I had 2 kids walk in.
Yeah.
and we were watching the Trench.
Yeah, probably not a good movie.
That new shark one, bro.
Oh yeah.
I just had to turn it off because
Megalodon or whatever.
Yeah, that new one with Jason Statham or whatever his name is.
Oh yeah.
It sucks, man.
Yeah, you don't want to scare some kids.
No.
What you need to do is get a little TV station and a Nintendo or whatever emulator and just turn them loose.
And I'm thinking of getting I have this Pac-Man machine that we just don't use at home.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I'm thinking of getting it, but I just don't know where I'd put it, Hello. Hello. How are you guys doing?
Back to school haircut.
Oh yeah.
Cool, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now it's super busy for that, man.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's why I was like, man, I better call Cal.
I got you, buddy.
We gotta beat up Sam though. He was like, I'm gonna text you and give you a week's heads up.
Oh man.
I'm like, are you? He's like, yes. Did he?
Sam?
Hell no.
Yo, you know what? So Sam, we were at the airport a good 5 hours before his flight, bro. It took us 3 hours just to get through baggage.
Really?
He had so much bags, bro.
He did?
Yeah, man. He had 15.
Oh, I guess he brought the wife and kids, right?
Yeah, so
the wife and kids are staying?
Yeah.
Oh man.
He had what's it called?
How's he gonna?
8 check-in bags.
How long is that flight?
So he went to London, and then he went to Athens, and then he went to Lebanon.
Oh, that's a tour.
Yeah.
That's 27 hours of traveling?
He had to take 4 taxis in London to get to the other terminal.
So was he at Gatwick or Heathrow?
Heathrow. And
then he had to fly. He had to go to Gatwick?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, gross. And they're only allowed to take 3 people per taxi?
Yeah.
So.
And then he had, because he did, he flew from here to London separate.
Yeah.
So you have to get his bags and check them back in again, bro.
Oh man.
I don't know if he even saved money on that trip because anything he would have saved, he put towards taxis and bags and such.
I wonder when they're gonna fix the old travel issues. I guess all the airports are just a joke right now.
Yeah.
What do you got planned this spring? Gonna do any touring?
This winter?
Yeah. Winter, spring? Yeah,
winter.
Winter, you just hunker down, don't you?
No,
that's what I do.
For December.
Yeah.
I'm debating if I should go out to Turkey.
Oh yeah?
Take the wife and go, man.
Man, maybe I should go to Turkey.
And if not Turkey, maybe or even Colombia actually. Go spend New Year's in Colombia.
Oh yeah. That is a beautiful country. My wife grew up there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you told me that.
Yeah.
It'd be nice.
Yeah.
It'll
be nice and hot, that's for sure.
Nice and hot, nice and But we'll see. We'll see what happens. We're still debating. Because I was thinking of doing south of Spain.
Yeah. Spain's cheap.
Yeah, but you know what? WestJet doesn't fly to Spain in
Are you sure about that?
In December, bro.
Really? That's I guess they would be on par with our winter, right? So it would be cooler, just
it sucks, man. So then I was like, hey, so what we could do is we can go down to London, and from London we could fly to Turkey.
Yeah.
So we're debating if we should.
How long is that flight?
So 9 hours to Turkey, and then another 5 hours 9 hours to London, and then another 5 hours to Turkey.
To Turkey? And where were you gonna go? Istanbul?
Istanbul, yeah. But she's like, we'll see. I'm like, okay. Just because of my son, right?
Yeah.
That's the only thing that's.
When can you start flying with him?
Huh?
Is it you can start flying with him after 6 months or?
Yeah. So he'll just turn 6 in December.
Yeah.
And then by the time we fly, he'll be getting close to 7.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see what happens. I'm not too concerned.
Oh, I'm buying some product.
What do you need?
I'm gonna buy some of that crew.
Which one?
The shampoo.
The shampoo crew?
Yeah. Is there a 2-in-1 over there?
Yeah. There's the tea tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
I want that one.
Got you.
The big bottle. The Dove Men Care just isn't cutting it.
No, it's not. You can't. Bro, Dove
It's all right.
It's okay, but you know why your hair feels silky smooth? Because they put lotion in it, bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Looks like it. Don't need no stinking lotion.
Huh?
I don't even need conditioner.
No.
Don't have long enough hair.
Exactly.
Fats Domino.
What advice would you give to kids going back to school this year? Or parents, actually?
Parents?
Yeah.
Oh, geez. You're not quite going to school yet.
No.
You're still daycare there, aren't you?
That was on second grade.
Oh, second grade already.
He's a big boy, man.
Oh, well, geez. My oldest is in second grade and my youngest is in first grade. So, yeah. Very close. 18 months apart.
Holy.
Yeah. Do you know what they? Yeah, exactly. Do you know what they call it? They call that reduced sentence for good behavior.
For you or her?
For me, man. To keep them as close as you can, and everything like it's gonna be. I want the 1-2 punch where it's like, oh, I'm moving out. Oh, I'm moving out, and I'm just like, oh, and I haven't even recovered, and then I could just recover from both of them. You know? Oh, I'm going to college. Oh, I'm going to college. Oh, I'm broke.
Holy.
Yeah. My biggest advice, best advice
Yes.
would be, do you have an RESP going?
Yes.
Do it. It is the most important thing you can do for your kids' education. And then if they don't go to college, you can spend it.
You're so funny.
No, nobody gets access to the money. It's tax sheltered. It gains interest. You don't have to pay interest on it until you take it out. And then if you take it out for school, then no harm, no foul. If you take it out because nobody went to school, you pay the tax on it.
How much?
I think you can put up to $3,000 a year.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, I've got 2 kids, so I put $50 off every one of my paychecks in 25 in each RESP, and it keeps it topped up. And then my wife has a deal with her work that they match. The government did a deal where if you max it out, they give you an extra $500. So we do that just to, like.
You don't get the child tax benefit?
Oh yeah, we get child tax benefit.
Why don't you put the child tax benefit in it?
Because we use the child tax benefit for food. Haven't you seen what groceries cost for kids that are like, man, just wait.
Monsters.
Cal, you better hope that they figure out this food thing.
I don't think they will, bro.
Well,
I don't think they will.
yeah. Well, get ready to be inflated then.
I am, bro. Bro, I eat like a monster, man.
Man, the last time I went grocery shopping, I was like, oh my God.
You okay?
This was $130 worth of food.
And you only bought like 5 things.
It was 3 bags.
Yep.
I was like, man, like this is like I know why my parents bought no-name brand stuff, and why I buy no-name brand stuff is like, I don't need a name on it. But even still, like,
It's still
$100? Like, will barely last you 3 days. I factored it in that if I eat by myself, I'm spending over $25 per day to feed myself.
Bro, what sucks for you is that you live all the way here. I'm lucky. I live in Harvest Hills, so I do my shopping.
Oh no, dude! I go to like all those places, the Crisp Apple. Like,
no, do you go to Freestone in the north?
Yeah, dude, I go there.
Freestone is a blessing.
Didn't I tell you, dude? That has made my. Have you heard of Freestone or the Crisp Apple?
Go to Freestone. Your vegetables and
fruit. Now they're about to go, so if you buy them, you're buying to use them within the next 3 to 5 days.
Yeah,
you got to use them. Whereas and it is no word of a lie. My kids get fresh fruit, morning, lunch, and dinner. Like every pennies on the dollar. I'm talking like you
can go to Superstore to do the vegetables, fruits and vegetables. And our bill will easily be $200
on just vegetables
on
and
just
fruit.
Vegetables and fruit.
You can spend $40 and get the same amount.
$40 to $80.
Yeah. Like we literally spend $40 a week, and
This is not financial advice.
No, but it is amazing. Crisp apple and
Where's crisp
Freestone.
apple?
It's right over by.
Is it like Freestone?
Yeah, it's exactly like Freestone. You want to trim my caterpillars, bro?
I got you, buddy. Really, eh?
Yeah, crisp apple is right over by.
It's in this area.
Why can't I? Quarry Park.
Right here.
Yeah, Quarry Park.
Quarry Park.
So you go straight down. It's down south.
Okay.
You're lucky you got 2 boys. I got 2 girls, and like if this was like this, they'd be fighting already.
Oh.
They'd be like, oh yeah.
Oh, just give it time.
Give it time.
We're almost there.
Yeah. Yeah. Crisp apple is down south.
Yeah.
And it's pretty good. Like all your fruits and veg, I'm telling you, you'll go in there and spend $10 on a whole tray of strawberries.
Come on.
A whole tray of strawberries.
But you gotta eat them that week.
But or you just cut them up and freeze them.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that's actually very true.
Man, I cut them up and freeze them. I got a vac sealer at my house. It's like the amount of food that like that's why grocery bills are so expensive and grocery.
I personally have
grocery stores
vegetables,
like
man.
money.
Not vegetables, fruits.
All the prices have soared because the amount of food they throw out.
Yeah.
So
no, I don't really eat vegetables. Not vegetables, fruits. I mean, I like my protein. You know.
Yeah.
So I'll have my vegetables. I'll have my rice.
What about potatoes?
No,
What?
No.
What is wrong with you?
My wife loves her potatoes. I love my rice. If I had to,
I like rice too.
Yeah, if I had to choose between my carbs, I'm choosing rice.
Dude,
9 out of 10 times.
Greek potatoes. Tell me you
9 out of 10 times.
what is wrong with this
9
guy?
out of 10 times. I love my
How
rice.
do you fire him?
9 out of 10 times here, yours.
Oh yeah, you still need haircuts too.
Yeah. But no, honestly, bro, like
But you like
Freestone's a lifesaver, bro. Although
you like naan, right? You like naan, you like pita, right?
I love my pita.
Yeah.
But again,
So you're a bread and meat dude.
9 out of rice and meat.
Rice and meat.
How you guys doing?
You like rice even better than meat.
Good. It won't be long.
What's your favorite rice?
Basmati.
Ah, basmati.
I love basmati rice, bro.
Oh yeah. Wow, I might even get a kiss when I get home.
Maybe.
She'll be like, "What'd you do with my husband?"
You ever try powder?
Powder, like talcum. Oh yeah.
This is the crack of the hair products.
Oh yeah. I've never.
This is straight from Colombia.
Oh yeah.
It only goes on your hair though.
This is all part of the Medellin experience.
Yeah, the Medellin experience.
So don't go shake your head out in your truck and try and bump one out.
There you go, buddy.
Man, I'll even pay for this haircut this time. Look at me. I look sharp.
Oh, yeah.
Don't send a picture to
Sam?
Sam.
I'm going to send him this video.
Oh, no. Sam, I'm cheating on you.
Yeah. There you go, bro. Awesome. Well, thank you, my friend. Always a pleasure. Appreciate you.
All right, show me that.
Until the next time.